one of the things we've been talking a lot about is creativity and how you guys are actually influencing a product. But I'm curious, how is your creative process affected when it starts including other people? How do you guys deal with that and maintain your process and move forward?
You guys know Scotty Young. He's a comic artist and writer and good friend of mine. And I love that dude. And a buddy of mine explained Scotty Young like this. He said, Scotty Young is a bullet out of a gun, and he doesn't stop until he hits the target. And so, like, you can try to slow him down and go like, oh, what about this? And it's like, no, I'm there. I'm not that dude at all. And especially with animation, like, I explore every single angle of everything. And so as we're embarking on this book, I'm doing designs for characters. We have a 4-hour phone conversation. I hate talking on the phone. Hate it. But we have a 4-hour phone conversation because we're just like excited about this thing. We get off the phone. I immediately sit down and I start drawing these characters and like just these ideas that jumped out of my head. And I'm just drawing them as like exploration. Let me just put something out there because it's there. I send it over to him and I'm like, dude, and then you got la 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 la. And he's like, dude, these are rad. That was it, right? So then I'm going like, okay. That's it? And he's like, yeah, no, these are great. So I go, okay, I'm going to explore them more. So I start doing turnarounds. I start doing expression sheets for every one of these characters. I come up with like 7 different cultural variations of each character. I'm like, well, what if this kid was from the Middle East? Like, what if this kid, like going, so I send him all this stuff. And he's like, dude, these are awesome. But the first one, I sent it to Image already. That's the one we're going with. And I'm like, yo, what? He's like, well, you got a lot of material for a book, bro. Like, we're not using it. But it was that idea of just like, he saw it and was like, this is it. This is one I connect with. This is one I love. Stop. You're done. And me, I'm just like, well, yeah, but what about if I do this and what if I do that? And la, 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 la. Don't be afraid to show your stuff to your friend who's an asshole. Pardon my language. Don't be afraid to do it. That guy is your homie. In fact, when you start your business, make sure that he's in the office right next to you or behind you, something so he can look at what you're doing, because those are those elements that one level of just stop. It's good. It's
but that's even what Ali brought up too at the beginning, is this whole idea of self-doubt. And,
yes.
and I think self-doubt is the very nice handheld cousin of anxiety.
Yes.
So the fun thing that no one likes to talk about, but anyone who's really creative, I think all suffers horribly from anxiety and creativity. It's the motivating factor for many of us, and also the crippling kryptonite.
Yeah.
But those are the things as well. Like when you look at something like that, it was great to Scotty.
Yeah.
But you were like, I don't know if it's good enough. I don't know if it's good enough. And so you got into your own head and you start spinning. And all of us, I think, do that when we go into there. Yeah. And that's why that idea, and I love what you said. It is. It's not a competitive thing at all. It's about that collaboration part makes us all better. Yeah. It should not be seen as a negative at all, because, again, that self-doubt, people that tell you it's good, you need to have that trust. Those people around you that will say, again, the asshole friend, as it's so eloquently put, but the person who's willing to be honest. And I think honesty is going to be a core thing of the people that you work with, is because they're going to make your work better. But then you also have to make sure that when they give you critiques on things, that's not an assault on you as a person. That's not an assault on you're bad at what you're doing. All they're saying is, this is another way to look at it. So you take that feedback and you're going to have to figure out a way to make it better. And I will tell you with 100% certainty, every time that I've done that and I've listened to someone that said, hey, you can maybe change this up. And again, Deadpool, the biggest thing for that is everything that we did for marketing, we showed really nothing from the film. Like I wrote a ton of stuff for marketing that was all fresh and original. And every time somebody's like, well, what about this one? I don't know if this joke works. And I'm like, okay, I'll go rework it. We bring it back and it made it better. So yes, I'm like grumble, but at the end, again, it makes it a better process when you all work together.
Yeah, I think you have to, with every project that you create, there has to be something, that is a hook for you. And that hook is something you're going to keep driving and pushing. And you're not going to compromise on. Now, if you did that with every word on a script, you'd be in the perfectionist land. You'd never finish it. So and I think a lot of this comes with more and more practice, and you'll figure out what it is, the things that are important to you, and what things you can compromise on.
That's pretty good. And then, Ali, I know you collaborate with a lot of different cosplayers as well. You've got it's the Princess.
The Royal Princess Academy?
Yes, the Royal Princess Academy. So how was that working in cosplay? and when you're working with a lot of different cosplayers who are very creative and have their own vision as well?
I'm very clear in communicating my vision with them. So my concept, for those of you who don't know, is basically sexy schoolgirl Disney princesses, like pushing the limits, making it sexy and cute and fun, something eye-catching. I chose this as basically a marketing approach for my career and tapping into my fandom and excitement and wanting to do something different. So I have a pattern that I created for the costume, and I give them creative choices within the accessories, within the hairstyle, within the colors, while still maintaining the character integrity. So I let them have a clear idea of what the vision would be, but also let them have some freedom with it. So it's been working out great. Everyone's been having fun with it.
Cool. And something tomorrow?
Yeah, we actually have a new princess joining us tomorrow, and I'll be in costume with them tomorrow.
It's me. Spoiler alert.
As
Flashback.
Rapunzel.
I look fabulous.